There's no restart box or anything like that. So watch that 24 launches. He gets the green flag here.
Timmy Hill dropped right in behind him. Car goes spinning. Bobby Labonte gets spun. Now, iRacing can stay green if that car is down and out of the way, as we're on 5 to go. Smithley third, Nemechek, Kligerman, Castle, and Preece.
And I think we've got, the top guys in iRacing and the NASCAR League combining to show who's got the real skill here. We saw where William Byron led the most laps last week, but finished 34th. He's looking to turn that around as you see Timmy Hill getting a big run to the rear bumper of the 24 of William Byron.
Little bump there going into one.
Here comes another bump.
Moves him up the hill.
Moves him up the hill.
And Timmy Hill takes the lead.
Now, what did Garrett Smithley learn from that move? Can he come back and do something similar to move Timmy Hill out of the way? Well, you can see William Byron, after losing that momentum, almost spinning around, goes up the racetrack, lost a bunch of positions. Now here comes Garrett Smithley. Will he do the same?
3 to go. And Jeff, this is as good as it gets on a Sunday afternoon.
Oh man, I mean, this racing is incredible. We saw it last week. We're seeing it again here, especially on these late restarts, diving all the way to the apron on the back straightaway to go 3 wide.
That put Kligerman on the inside of Nemechek for third.
Oh,
bumps him up the hill.
Oh, no.
And Kligerman gets it, and Preece gets a shot down pit road, keeps his foot in it.
Oh, the caution is out.
Well, they're wrecking all up in the quad oval, and 3 laps to go. I think Ryan Preece might have got the worst of it out of that group, as he comes back on track. Well, he posted third. Let's see how it sorts out here. Scoring shows Hill, Smithley, Preece, Castle, and Bowman at the line. Here's the first replay.
Yeah, you can see a big run from Timmy Hill, getting to the rear bumper of the 24 William Byron. William running that low line. I don't know if it made him have to get shallow. Ooh, he looked like he maybe clipped the apron to the left side, and then a little nudge from Hill moves him up the racetrack and takes the lead. I think Garrett Smithley was watching that, thinking about doing something very similar before that checkered flag came out.
Now, I'm not going to bore you with loop data or who was where the moment of caution was, or what was the last scoring loop they passed. iRacing says this is the order. Let's go with this.
I like the way they do things.
Well, it's a kinder, simpler Sunday than we're used to. Let's put it that way. How about Timmy Hill, journeyman driver who has struggled to make it in cup racing for a full season after running in Xfinity? And he says, when we come to the racetrack, our cars are 5 years old. They have 200 less horsepower. We're running on used tires. We're doing the best we can with what we have. But here in iRacing, everybody has the same opportunity, the same equipment, the same setup, and essentially the same bankroll.
And unlimited tires.
Well, that helps. That helps, but how neat it is to see a couple of these youngsters up front. Here's the most recent incident. Keep an eye on the 77.
Yeah, the 77 Kligerman. I think he may have clipped the apron, made his car, and there's a bump right there in the corner too, made his car come up and make contact.
Yeah, a bunch of those other cars there went spinning.
Went
Look
for
at
a ride,
Preece.
and heck of a slide and a save right there. So here's on board the 24 William Byron trying to climb his way back.
Bowman just ahead, LeBay on the outside. And here's where it all went wrong.
And it was John Hunter Nemechek that I was trying to figure out who was on the outside of Kligerman.
Look at Preece go out. Oh, we had him going off into turn 1, climb the hill, but hold on to third place. That's one reason they called him Preece Lightning back in the modifieds. He just kept his foot in it. And he is the third place car. So, looks like we may go to overtime here in Texas. How about that?
Hey, Jimmy.
Have you got us?
You got us? No, I don't think so. Hey,
No.
Jimmy, this is Jeff and Mike. You got us?
All right, so it's a no. Welcome back to Texas Motor Speedway, iRacing on Fox. NASCAR's best drivers having some fun on a Sunday afternoon, and we get to bring you along for the ride. Mike Joy, Jeff Gordon, Larry McReynolds with you. We're about to go into Credit One overtime from Credit One Bank. Green-white checker. If the leader takes the white under green, the next flag ends the race. iRacers Timmy Hill, Garrett Smithley, Ryan Preece, Landon Castle. Those front four have almost 900 iRacing wins between them. Right behind them, Alex Bowman, Parker Kligerman, William Byron, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jimmy Johnson, and Kurt Busch, the top 10. 2 laps for all the virtual cash you can imagine, and a virtual Jostens ring commemorating this race.
Well, and you saw in that last restart how important it is for those guys to take this victory. It means a lot to them. They want that virtual Texas iRacing winner ring, as you see there on our screen, because you saw Timmy Hill lay the chrome horn to William Byron to take the lead. I expect more of that to come.
Pace cars in.
Green flag.
Green-white checker, here we go.
Smithley not able to get to that inside lane.
Timmy Hill trying to give the field the goodbye look. Here is Preece on the inside. What a job he did to hold third place when that melee broke out. But Hill with a big lead.
And the more that those guys are racing side by side behind him, the better chance Timmy Hill has to break away. Big draft and run coming though from Preece.
All right, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. The leader takes the white on the track. The next flag ends the race. Preece is there.
Yeah, he really needs Landon Castle or Smithley in that outside to give him a push, and that's going to happen down the back straightaway. Maybe that can give him the momentum he needs to possibly get side by side with Timmy Hill.
Into turn 4 for the final time. Preece inches away, looks to the inside. Contact. Timmy Hill.
Wow.
Gets his 674th career iRacing win.
Another really close finish right at the line, just like last week.
Timmy, can you believe it?
No, he can't. Timmy, congratulations, man. Can you believe that?
Hey, how about that? Man, that was exciting. Man, I can't believe it. It was such a fun race there. I had to do a little boot scooting boogie here in Texas on Willie B, but I'm glad to pull the victory off for Roof Claim, MBM Motorsports, everybody back home. Get to do a little burnout here now. Look at this. Heck yeah.
I'm sorry, we don't have
it's exciting.
We don't have a virtual donut sponsor for you. We've been working on that. One of these days.
Timmy, what does this mean to you? I mean, you've been iRacing for a long time. You know, you're in the Cup Series, but it's one of those things where it's an underfunded team. What does this mean to you? You're in front of a huge audience watching this race throughout the country at a you know, one of the toughest times that our country's seen in a long time, dealing with the coronavirus. What does this mean to you right now to be able to know all those folks are watching at home?
It means so much. I've got a tremendous amount of fans and friends and family all reach out to me and you know, really congratulate me for the recognition that we've been getting. You know, our team, myself, and our sponsors, a lot of times we don't get that recognition. So to finally kind of capitalize on that, pull off a win here in iRacing, I'm glad that iRacing and Fox and NASCAR really let us do this, because it's a tremendous feeling.